Good evening, this is Kavipriya, Assistant Professor, EC Department. Today I am going to deliver a topic single phase induction motor. Single phase induction motor comes under the induction motor. Induction motor is classified into single and three phase. Three phase compared to three phase induction motor, single phase induction motor are more widely used for domestic applications because it is very easier to design, cost wise it is very less, it is dependable and can be easily repaired. So it is used in fans, washing machine, juicer machines and so many other type of machineries. So the three phase compared to three phase induction motor, single phase induction motor is more widely used in domestic application because of the form utility factor. And next is the construction part, stator and rotor of the single phase induction motor. In single phase induction motor there are two windings are used. One we call it as a main winding, supply will be given to the main winding, we call it as a stator winding. Second is a auxiliary winding. So instead of rotor winding, we will be having a rotor bars which are short circuit at the end by using the rings. And next is a working principle, supply will be given to the stator winding. So because of that, alternating current will be start flowing through the stator winding which produces a magnetic flux. We call this flux as a main flux. We are assuming that rotor is rotating and it is placed in the magnetic field produced by stator winding. According to Faraday's law, current will be flowing in the rotor. It is in closed path, hence we call this current as a closed rotor current. So due to the rotor current, flux will be produced around the rotor winding. This flux we call it as a rotor flux. So there are two fluxes. One is a flux produced by the stator, we call it as a main flux, and other is a flux produced by rotor. So interaction of these two fluxes, because of the interaction of these two fluxes, torque is produced in the rotor and it will be start rotating. And next is the types of single phase induction motor. We have 5 types: split phase, shaded pole, capacitor start, capacitor run and permanent capacitor. Split phase induction motor. In split phase induction motor, we will be having a auxiliary winding and main winding will be having a centrifugal switch. Switch will be remained in closed position until the motor reaches a 75% to 80% of this maximum speed. Once the maximum speed is get reached, switch will get open and the auxiliary winding will be removed from the circuit. So this type of motor is used in low starting torque applications like fan, blower, grinder, pumps. And next is shaded pole induction motor. Shaded pole induction motor, we won't be having any auxiliary winding. Here the pole is divided into two parts, shaded part and unshaded part. A copper ring is get attached to the shaded part. So the part which the shaded ring is placed is called shaded part and the remaining part is called unshaded part. In this method, the starting torque is very less, hence it is used in applications like toy motor, fan, blower, record player, etc. And next is a capacitor start induction motor. So this is an advanced version of split phase induction motor. The disadvantage of the split phase induction motor is a very low torque which is overcome in the capacitor start induction motor by making use of the capacitor. So in this, we will be having a starting capacitor, auxiliary winding get attached to the centrifugal switch. So once a motor reaches 75 to 80% of the speed, starting capacitor and auxiliary winding will be removed from the circuit. So in this method, in this type of motor, the starting torque is very high, hence it is used in applications where high starting torque is required like lathe machine, compressor and drilling machine, etc. Next is a capacitor start, capacitor run. Here you will be having a two capacitors. One is for starting, another for running, and here switches get attached to the over. And when the motor reaches a maximum speed, starting capacitor and auxiliary winding will be removed from the circuit. It is used in applications where high starting torque is required like refrigerator, air conditioner, ceiling fan, compressor, etc. And next is a permanent capacitor. Here we will be having a permanent capacitor and auxiliary winding. This capacitor is used to increase the starting torque but is very low when compared to capacitor start induction motor. It is used in applications like exhaust fan, blower, heater, etc. And next is the applications of single phase induction motor. Single phase induction motor is not a self-starting one and it is also very less efficient than the three-phase induction motor, and it is available in the 0.5 horsepower to 15 horsepower. They are most widely used for multi-purpose applications like clocks, refrigerator, freezers, heaters. It is used in fans, table fan, ceiling fan, exhaust fan, air coolers, water coolers. It is used in blower, washing machine, machine tools, dryers, typewriter, printer, water pumps, submersible, computers, grinders, drilling machines and other home equipments and so that's all about the construction, working principle, types and applications of single phase induction motor. Thank you.